Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys 10 stunning iPhone features that Apple doesn't talk about. No one else does as well. These are actually very useful. I find myself using a lot of these features on daily basis on my iPhone, but I know for a fact that a lot of people don't actually know about these features, even though a lot of these have been on iPhone for years. These are actually very useful, so you need to learn them and of course use them on your iPhone to make more use of your iPhone and have more capabilities on your device. Now before we get into all that, make sure to smash the like button on this video. That really helps out a lot, so I would really appreciate if you could leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Alright, first of all, we're talking about spatialized audio. Now this is a newer feature that Apple has added later to iPhones. It basically makes music sound better. If you own AirPods, then you will enjoy this feature on your iPhone. But did you know that spatialized audio actually has a secret feature? It has a memory that will memorize how you use that feature when playing music or any sound from different apps. So right here, if I play music on Spotify and of course go to the control center, 3D touch here, you can see I have spatialized audio turned on. But if I just switch apps here and go from Spotify to Apple Music, you will notice that it will automatically be turned off. That is of course the setting that I'm using with Apple Music. So you can just enable it or disable it from here, and then that will have of course a memory that anytime you start playing music from that app, it will know whether you turn it on or off, how you use the spatialized audio feature, and of course it will switch it automatically when switching also between apps. Next up, we're talking about zooming on pictures. Now of course you have been doing this for years on your iPhone. It's pretty easy, right? You go to a picture, all you have to do is double tap or just use two fingers to zoom in and out on any picture. But there is a very easy way to actually precisely zoom on any picture, and that is done by simply tapping and holding with one finger. Tap and hold there, and you can use another finger to zoom like this. So you can zoom in and out simply by swiping your finger up and down on a picture. You can see how precisely you can zoom in and out on any picture. You can do that with any picture of course on your iPhone, and just all you got to do again, just tap the finger where you want to zoom on any part of the picture. So if I want to zoom up there, I can tap and hold there, and then of course use the finger to slide down like this and zoom in and out on that part of the picture. Another thing that iPhones can do that you probably didn't know about is that iPhones can tell you who's their owner. Now the way this works, pretty simple. Let's say you find an iPhone somewhere, you want to return it of course to its owner, you don't know whose iPhone it is. All you have to do is simply ask the iPhone who's your owner. The way to do that, simply launch Siri on that iPhone and ask her, whose iPhone is this? And just like that, you can see at the top right there, it will show you the contact card of the owner of the iPhone, alongside with 3 buttons to actually call, message, or FaceTime them. And of course, you will get the name and the picture of the contact right there. That's really useful. Now, if you want to add this to your own iPhone, so in case you lose it and someone finds your iPhone, you hope they will return it to you by doing this, all you have to do is go to your settings and then go to Siri and search, and here will find my information. Now make sure that you create a contact on your contacts list with your information, then tap here, select that contact that you had just created, and of course that will show up there anytime someone asks Siri who's the owner of this iPhone. Now when taking screenshots on your iPhone, of course you have a ton of tools from the markup tool. So we take a screenshot right here, but probably you didn't know the use of some of these tools. They have to be actually combined together to get an amazing result. So if you tap the plus button right here, you will find opacity. So right here you can change the opacity of that screenshot. But why would you do this? Now the way this works is that if you want to actually point out something, you have to use this. So if you do this, let's say you go all the way to the max there, you can now tap the plus button and tap on Magnifier, and you can see how it works. Now only the part that is actually magnified will be in full color without any tint at all. So if you want to tell something to someone like this, you can do that with this feature. Of course, you can even add a border there around that, and it looks really cool. And of course, this will be very useful and a very neat way to actually point out something on a screenshot or maybe even share it on your social media. Now, one feature that I know for a fact that most iPhone users don't know that they have on their iPhone is very useful. You can find it on the Contacts app or on the Phone app, and of course I use it every time on my iPhone. So a lot of times we put our iPhones on the mute, so just the mute switch and you're good to go. Maybe when you're sleeping, when you're working, but all of us have those important people that we want to be able to receive their calls at any time. So I don't want to miss that call, even though I have my iPhone on mute because I don't want to be disturbed by other notifications and calls as well. Now the way this will work is just head on to that contacts card and go ahead and tap right there on the edit button. Go to ringtone, you can see right there ringtone, and just enable this emergency bypass. That will bypass the mute switch on your device. Your device is on mute, you get a call from this contact, your iPhone will ring no matter whether your device is on mute or not. That is of course very useful. Another feature that iPhones have that some people might know because this has been around for years now is the ability to actually create custom vibration for your contacts. So for any contact you can set a different vibration, so of course based on that vibration you might actually guess who's calling you without even taking a look at your phone. Now the way it works, you go to the contacts card and you go to edit, you go to ringtone right here, you will have vibration, you have default, and of course you have some standard ones right there. So if you go to create custom vibration, then you will get this like field right here. All you have to do is place your finger. Now it's vibrating, you release the finger, it stops vibrating. You can see it's playing right there, so you can go ahead and create this pattern that you want, tap stop anytime you want, and now you will have a new custom vibration, and you can set that by simply tapping save right there, enter a name, save this, and of course you will have it on the list right here. You can set it as the vibration for that contact, and of course you can even use it for other contacts by simply searching it right here on the custom list. AirPods are of course amazing devices. I had the AirPods Pro for a long time now, really glad I got them, and of course in my opinion they are one of the better Apple devices, one of the best that I have had, and one of my, I believe I have to say, my top 3 all-time favorite Apple products. So one thing that I don't really like about them is that if I'm working on my Mac and I have them on, the minute I pick up my phone they will switch from the Mac to the phone. That's really annoying, but there is actually a hidden feature that will allow you to stop that. The way you do that is go to your settings, go to Bluetooth with your AirPods connected to your iPhone, tap the little I button right there, and you can find here connect to this iPhone. It is on automatic, so every time you pick up your phone they will automatically be connected. Now just tap here and switch to when last connected to this iPhone, and that will stop it from automatically switching between your devices. Now something really cool that you can do on the Apple Music app is actually on the search section right here. You can search of course for artists or songs or albums, but you can only remember a few words of a song, a few of the lyrics. All you have to do is just write them down right here, and of course you will be able to find the song. So you can see if I just tap right there and just search for I See No Changes, there it goes. It finds the song based on the lyrics that I have just written down right there. That is really cool. A lot of times you will hear a song, you will remember a few words from the lyrics. All you gotta do, just write them down right there, and you will be able to find which song it is. On the default mail of iOS, when you're sending a picture to someone, you have attached a picture. Let's say you want to mark up something on that picture or just point out something to them. All you have to do is here from the email, just tap and hold right there, and you will get the ability to actually mark up that picture. So tap right there, here you go. You will now be able to mark it up and of course do anything you want here. So I can go ahead and mark up this picture right here, and of course even add like different elements I want. And if I want to point out something, I can do that from here. Really cool, and of course very useful to have. Now from here, if you go to the tools, you can also add like a sketch. Let's just remove this. So if I just tap here, I can go ahead and add a sketch, maybe a signature or anything I want. Tap done, and now this will be added. This drawing will be added to that email before I send it out. Siri is of course very useful, and now with iOS 15 and the ability to actually work offline for a lot of things, it makes it that more useful. But a lot of people won't actually launch Siri and talk to Siri maybe in public, or you're in a class or somewhere where you cannot actually speak to Siri. But there is a feature that allows you to actually not speak to Siri but still ask her anything you want. Go to settings, go under accessibility, and from here go to Siri, and you have the simple button, enable that, type to Siri, and now instead of actually asking Siri something by using your voice, all you gotta do is just launch Siri, and this is what you get. Anywhere you're on iOS, you will get this keyboard. Simply type any question you have and Siri will respond you just like it does when you're using your voice. So that is it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are 10 actually really useful features that Apple or maybe a lot of people don't even talk about. These are actually very useful. Probably you will use most of these on daily basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you on the next one.